Vivo. Vivo todo el tiempo. Todo el tiempo vas a salir vivo. No te quedas a cambiar puñazos con pan. Te agüites enseguida. No te quedes a cambiar puñazos. Y cada vez que salgas, que entres con tu guardia arriba y salgas con tu guardia arriba. No salgas con la mano abajo de tanta maldita sea. Sí.
So in the red corner there, Delil DADAEV of Germany. In the blue corner, Sebastian David Moreno of Colombia. Two orthodox fighters here. Similar kind of stature as well, physically. They're built along similar lines. Good jab there from DADAEV. Both looking to start quick. Right hand followed by left hook there from Moreno. Got countered, and you can see him nod his head almost approvingly of that piece of work from DADAEV. 3-4 punch combination there from Moreno, but most of it landed on gloves. Short left hand on the inside to the head and then down to the body. Good left to the body again there from DADAEV. That's what he's looking for. 3-4 times now. Didn't quite land that last one. Nice right hand too, arcing right hand, shallow kind of punch over the top, which just caught Moreno. There's been some quality work from DADAEV here actually in the early stages. A minute into the round. There's another good right hand counter. There's that left to the body. And he covers up well as Moreno looks to try and come back. Very cheeky right hand lead there from DADAEV. Almost off his feet as he just hopped up and threw that. Stumble. It was a right hand that hit the body, but it's not a knockdown midway through round one. Moreno's thrown plenty. The problem he's got is that DADAEV has tucked up well. And it's DADAEV of the two who's managed to find the gaps. That was better from Moreno. Did land a couple to the rib cage there. Good jab there from DADAEV. Catches Moreno again as he comes forward with that jab high to the forehead, just sets him off balance, makes him take a step back and reset. And that's the beauty of a good jab. It can be a weapon, but as well as that, it just disrupts your opponent. Final few seconds of round one. Good right hand there, and a right hand to the body too from DADAEV. Got that kind of strong, muscular look about him, but he's actually quite loose as a fighter, the way he lets his hands go. Ten nines across the board for DADAEV. That was clearly his round. Just making Moreno miss there and then making him pay. There's that left to the body. He's found that quite a bit. That's some decent body punching from Moreno.
Seconds out, please.
It's a good fight, this, a good contest. They approach it in similar ways, these two. And in that first round, DADAEV just showed himself to be a bit better than Moreno. It's as simple as that, really. It often is. Right hand into the stomach there from Moreno, who started very, very quick in round two. Really looking to try and put it on DADAEV, who tucks up well, keeps that head on the move, pushes Moreno back to the corner. That was some serious heat that the Colombian brought out of his corner at the beginning of the round there. Just wonder if he's beginning to pay for it a bit now. Back to the ropes. Looks to ditch in a right hand. Short with the right hand there, DADAEV. Nice jab from the German. He's in the red. Moreno of Colombia's in the blue. This is light heavyweight. Moreno's just slowed down. He went flying out of the traps in the first 30 seconds. It was impossible that he would be able to sustain that, hoping to just put a dent in DADAEV early. It didn't really happen. Left to the body, then looks for the uppercut, but he managed to just squeeze the elbows on it, Moreno. And you see that mouth is hanging open a bit for the Colombian. I don't know about the wisdom of starting the round in the manner that he did. Because after that first 30 seconds, he spent the last minute recovering, really. A couple of good right hands in there from DADAEV. As I said, he's just got that ability to find the gaps. Little movements. Tiny adjustments. Left to the body there from DADAEV. Moreno is throwing when he can, but he's been put into a shell a little bit. Not back towards the ropes, and DADAEV just steps to him, looks for the uppercut. Left hand was good there from DADAEV. The gloves just dropped there, and Moreno, a bit of blood coming from the mouth. He's absolutely knackered, the Colombian. You can see it, and you do have to question the wisdom of coming out the way he did at the start of the second round. Easy for me to say, but he decided that he was going to give it a real crack at the start of the round and see if he could make some inroads. Standing count there given by the referee, but it's come at a cost, because since that 30 seconds, really, it just seemed to take everything out of him as he plonks himself down on the stool there, and he's lost that second round, so he's staring at defeat in the face here. But you cannot criticise his ambition, Moreno, because he's that kind of move, the one he made at the start of the second round, that is born of pure ambition to win. A couple of 10-8s there in favour of DADAEV, who was pretty dominant in that round. And he's on his way through. And whoever wins this one will be up against Vinit of India. Salgado, by the way, having got through against Jakubov, will be up against Velalu Razmarita of Moldova in the next round.
Third round.
So third and final round. Delil DADAEV of Germany in the red is in control of this one. Sebastian David Moreno of Colombia in the blue. Gave a pretty good account of himself in the first round. In the second round, he went hell for leather in the first 30 seconds. And gassed a bit after that, was really kind of hanging in there towards the end of the round. Referee just telling DADAEV off for pushing off with the forearms. Good body punching again there from DADAEV. Left hand gets through the guard. He brings good pressure, educated pressure. By no means is he a fighter who just rolls forward. He's got plenty in his arsenal, plenty in his locker. And when he gets up close, and that's where he does his best work, he's just very, very good at finding those just little angles, just to sneak a punch in around the back of the elbow. Just to slot one in, just off the angle maybe with the uppercut. Skillful stuff. Into the final minute of round 3. And both of these two, I think, are just going through the motions a bit in the closing stages of round 3. Moreno is dog-tired in there, and I think we'll be very pleased to hear the final bell, but there's absolutely no way that there's any quit in him. Right hand there from DADAEV, moves on to the shoulder. I think he's maybe feeling the pace of this slightly too, because it's been lively. First couple of rounds particularly. Well, there goes the bell, and it will be the German fighter in the red there, Delil DADAEV, who will go through by a clear margin. But Moreno of Colombia, he played his part early in the fight. Came out sprinting at the start of round 2, and that just seemed to empty the tank a bit. Since then, it's been a bit of a struggle for him, really, to stay in it. But stay in it he did. Was always throwing something. But he ran into a good fighter today, Delil DADAEV. I've heard that he was a promising prospect, and that's proved to be the case.
Ladies and gentlemen, in the bout number 141, win by points with a unanimous decision. From the red corner, Delil DADAEV, Germany.
So it gets it across the board, and there are some 10-8s in there as well. One 10-8 from 3 judges, a couple of 10-8s from the Slovakian judge. Comfortable for DADAEV. As I said, he'll now go through to box Vinit of India in the last 16.